Today we're taking a look at a brand new wallet coming from Trayvax. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things. Today Trayvax has released a brand new wallet in their lineup, and this is sort of different from a lot of their other minimal wallets that you guys may be familiar with. Now, I had the opportunity to visit Trayvax a couple weeks ago, and I've actually been carrying this brand new wallet for a little over a month now. I picked it up in the beginning of May, and it's been in my pocket every single day since I picked it up. So it's already got some good wear on it. I've been testing it out every day. That way I can bring you my full opinions on this thing after actually using it in real world situations. Now, this thing sort of hits a sweet spot for those who may be stuck on those old traditional Billfold wallets, but they want to get into a more minimal style wallet. One of the main features about this wallet is that you can carry a ton of cash, so it may be a good transition if you are still stuck on one of those old George Costanza wallets. This one might be worth taking a look at. So without further ado, today we're taking a look at the new Trayvax Venture. This new venture, Billfold, coming from Trayvax, is redefining the traditional bifold wallet. They combine their low-profile card storage with a full-size cash pocket, which can actually hold up to 20 or more bills. There's a distinct magnetic closure that provides instant access to all of your frequently used cards. And then on the inside, there's even more storage for those cards that are not as frequently used. Generally, this wallet's going to hold up to 9 cards, but once it's worn in and stretched out a little bit, much like a lot of other Trayvax wallets, this thing can hold up to 12 cards. The Venture features a precision machined aluminum frame with a single piece leather outer panel, and this is going to minimize the thickness, it reduces stitching, and it really creates a really rugged wallet, which is basically what you will find with all Trayvax products. Alright guys, so here's a close-up look at the Trayvax Venture. Again, I've been carrying this thing for a little over a month now, so starting to get a little bit of wear on it, a little bit of patina, and that's really what I love about these Trayvax wallets. I actually have all of the Trayvax wallets that I've used over the years, and we'll get into those in a little bit here. So for a close-up look at this new wallet, this is exactly how I've been carrying it, with the cash, with the cards in here. You can tell that it may be a little bit thicker than some of their other wallets, but that's probably because I'm carrying cash, and I really don't carry cash all that often. So right on the front here is where I put all of my quick access cards, like my ID, my most used credit cards and stuff like that. I always have the Trayvax Shift up front. Use this comb a lot because I have a beard, of course. And you can see how that works there. I simply just push up and it moves that magnetic latch out of the way. So in this front compartment here, I'm typically carrying around the Shift and then 1, 2, 3 different cards. If I open this wallet up, you will notice there's a lot more storage in here. So on this back little half here, I keep 2 more cards. I just have these cards in here as an example right now. On the left side of the Billfold, I keep 2 more cards. So that's about 8 cards right there. And then of course you just have what really seems like a traditional Billfold. So right now I've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bills in here. Trayvax says that this will hold 20 or more bills, so let's actually test that out real quick. Alright, that took a minute. I really don't carry cash, so I had to really scrounge all this stuff up. But here we have 1, 2, 3, and 20 bills here. Now that's quite a lot of cash, especially if you're carrying bigger bills. You could fit a lot of money in this wallet. So I'm going to slip the bills behind this leather panel on this side. Same thing on this side. We got 20 bills in there. Now this wallet did take a little bit to break in with my cards and the cash that I was carrying. So that is what it looks like with 20 bills in, but can I still fit my cards in here? We're doing 2 cards on this side again, 2 cards on this side, and then 3 cards and my comb up front. Still closes, definitely a lot bulkier with that much cash in there, but seems like it can definitely hold 20 or even more bills. Now, one thing to note with this magnetic closure here is that magnets and cards don't always go together very well. I will say, however, that I have been using this and I have had absolutely no issues with it. Trayvax recommends that you do not use anything like a magnetic stripe hotel key or any kind of reloadable card like that, because if you drag it across the magnets, it could cause an issue. But as you can see, the magnets are kind of out of the way when you push your cards out, so I really don't find that to be an issue. Now, as far as the break-in period on a wallet like this, I've shown some videos of other like really leather heavy wallets in the past. And wallets like the Element over here will sort of mold to whatever kind of cards you have in it. Actually, one of the cards that I'm using in this right here is an expander card. So this is just like a plastic card that you can put in place to stretch out your wallets a little bit more. I didn't have to get this wallet wet or anything. The leather just broke into how you see it now. But in the beginning, this is the stretch of leather right here that will really need to break in, because that will determine where this thing sort of like locks up, if you want to call it that. You can tell now that I have a lot more cash in here, it's a little bit harder to close, but once the leather sort of wears into your normal carry, then you should be good to go. So now real quick, I want to show you guys my evolution of Trayvax wallets. This is basically the wallet that they were making when I first found out about them. This is the original OG Trayvax wallet with paracord and bungee strap on the back. I then ended up picking up an Element, and you guys have seen basically all of these wallets in videos in the past, so don't need to get too detailed here. And then the Contour. This is where I really fell in love with Trayvax. Super minimal design, and I can tell that someone who is used to a traditional Billfold, bifold wallet, they're probably not going to like a wallet like this, and that's where the Venture comes in, because this is a lot more traditional than something like the Contour. We then of course did a collaboration on this Ascent. I know a lot of you guys out there are probably still carrying this exact wallet, and this thing is great. These things just hold up. They all have a 65-year heirloom warranty. And in reality, I could still be carrying my original one because this thing is still in good shape. Then they released a 2.0 of the OG. So this one is very similar to the original wallet, but with a few added features like the little money clip on the back. I carried a black-ish Element for a while there. That one has some pretty cool wear on it. And then of course you have the Summit. This is actually the Summit with the armored panel, and these are about as minimal as it gets, as least expensive as these wallets get. And then Old Faithful right here, I have my sort of OG Contour wallet. This is always the wallet that I go back to. And will I go back to this now? I switched all of my cards from the Contour over to the new one. It's definitely a lot smaller of a footprint, but I'm probably not going to be able to carry quite as much cash, at least as efficiently. So I don't know, we'll see. Overall though, I'm really digging this new wallet. If you guys want to check them out, they are available over on their website right now. I believe they're retailing for $109, which seems like a lot for a wallet, but what's great about Trayvax is that these things last such a long time. They really last forever. They have a great warranty, and basically anyone that I've put onto Trayvax has nothing but good things to say about them, because they make killer products right here in the USA. If you're interested in picking one up, check out the link in the description, and also I have a discount code down there for you guys. So those are all my thoughts on the new Trayvax Venture. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually switch back to my Contour. I've carried that thing for a long time, and I typically always go back to it, but I'm actually really digging this. In the future, we may actually see some other colors involved with this too. That aluminum frame may come in some different colors in the future. Of course, you have different leather options, and as of right now, I think I'm gonna hold on to the Venture. I do owe you guys an EDC update in the near future, so once we cross that bridge, maybe this thing will still be in my pocket. We will see. If you guys have any questions on the Venture, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to answer anything as best as possible. And also, if you're interested in picking one of these up, remember to use my discount code, which you can find in the description down below. That's all that I had for today, so if you guys are new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every week. As always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.